I appreciate it. Thank you.
Scott, I had a quick question from Mr. McCreaney's show this morning.
Thank you, Dave.
But he said he wanted to answer questions on the record so that he could have them on his website.
You're a Democratic tracker, right?
Yeah.
You work for the DNC. Are you a registered voter here?
Yeah.
Really? How long have you been a registered voter?
I don't have to answer that.
You don't have to answer that?
No,
so you're not from here, are you?
No, I was born and raised in Virginia.
Really? In Virginia?
Yeah.
What about Virginia Beach?
Yeah, no, I wasn't born here.
So you're not from the 2nd District, right?
I wasn't born in here.
Where do you go to high school?
You guys are really all about me going to high school,
I'm just kind of curious whether you're actually out of Washington, D.C. insider or just coming in the track.
I am not from Washington, D.C.
So you're not from Washington, D.C., but you're not from here, are you?
I'm from Virginia.
Oh, I know. Virginia has 7 million people in it. Are you from Southwest Virginia?
No, I'm from
Richmond?
Lower Central, south of Richmond.
South of Richmond?
So yeah, but
Peoria?
Yeah, I'm not the candidate, and I don't have to answer that.
I'm just really curious if the Democrats can't even find a local person to actually do their dirty work. So I'm just kind of curious.
Oh, this is dirty work? Well, you guys have people that follow Mr. Nye. Why do they?
Well, we can't find Mr. Nye. Why doesn't he do a town hall?
He's in Washington D.C. He's the representative, and he puts in the newspaper. You haven't seen the Congress in your corner in the newspaper?
Yeah, I know he went to. I think he went to Food Line, but he wouldn't really address anybody publicly. He just simply insisted that he meet people one-on-one and no cameras are allowed. Do you know why Glenn Nye's afraid to have a public appearance where cameras are present?
No, I'm more concerned about why Scott doesn't want to talk to me right now.
He went to a public library and he didn't allow any cameras at the public library
well, why can't I ask Scott about a question that he had on the previous show this morning?
Why does Congressman Nye not let us bring cameras at public events? He had a veterans event. And we tried to bring a camera.
Do you want me to answer, or do you want to just keep talking?
I want you to ask. Can you ask him? Since I know you work for the Democratic National Committee.
No, I work for the Democratic Party of Virginia.
You work for the Democratic Party of Virginia?
The state party, and I don't work for his legislative office. I don't work for his PAC.
You have any coordination with him at all?
No, I mean, we're in the same party, but I can't,
you don't coordinate with him at all?
With Glenn?
Yeah.
No, I don't call Glenn.
You don't ever talk to his staff?
Oh yeah, but
you do coordinate. You're being inconsistent now. You do coordinate.
Okay, I'm being inconsistent. Well, hey, I'm going to go ask Scott a question about Social Security when he gets a chance. He said he wanted to answer it this morning, and he was excited to be on the record so that we could. He said he was excited about being on the record and putting stuff on his website. He said he enjoys cameras being around, so I thought he might want to answer a question.
I'm just kind of curious why Congressman Nye doesn't enjoy
well, I didn't know he didn't enjoy that.
He doesn't. It's really hard to engage him. In fact, we've had multiple people write his office asking his position on a variety of issues, and he doesn't respond. So
the legislative office?
Yeah, his legislative office. So we've had people write his political office well, and gosh darn it, he just can't seem to answer any questions. I don't care if it's card track, immigration, spending, taxes, health care. I don't know why he doesn't seem to be effective with the voters at all. Why do you think that is?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I have a question for you.
So you never talk to his legislative office at all?
No, they aren't involved in campaigns.
Never? Why do I see one of his staffers out all the time at campaign events?
One of his
Why do I
staffers?
see that? Yeah.
Who was that?
I saw somebody from his legislative office at a couple of different events for him. So I'm
what's the name?
I did not get her name. I'm just kind of curious. So you work for the Democratic Party of Virginia. You're from Virginia, but you're not from here. Am I right on that?
Yeah, I wasn't born in Virginia.
And you are or not a registered voter in here?
I am.
You're a registered voter here, but you can't tell me when you became a registered voter.
Yeah, I don't need to really answer any of that.
You moved here just to basically be a tracker, is that it?
No, I don't need to answer any of that.
You don't need to answer because you don't. Well, it's true just because you don't want to answer, right?
Oh, I didn't even realize that.
You don't want to answer it. Is it because you don't want to answer, or you can't answer?
I don't have to.
Because you don't want to.
Legally, I don't have to.
Yeah, because you don't want to.
I didn't.
Right? Because you're a Democratic tracker, and your job is to basically go around and report things, right? And so you don't want to answer the question.
No, I'm also not running for Congress.
Yeah, I know. I'm just kind of curious that you say you do and you don't coordinate with the local campaign committee.
I'm not going to answer that, man.
So you can't answer that.
Yeah, I mean, you're
so is there any coordination? Is there any coordination with the Nye campaign and outside committee groups?
What do you mean by outside committee?
Democratic Party of Virginia, Democratic Congressional Committee.
With who? His campaign staff, or with his legislative?
Do they coordinate their expenditures?
That's a question for them, man. You want to ask them? I mean,
don't you work for them? You work for the Democratic Party of Virginia.
Yeah.
So you do coordinate with him?
With who?
With his campaign committee.
I guess, I don't know. I mean, if you want me to, do you need legal documentation for that type of stuff?
Yeah, I'd love to know that. That's type of stuff that I love to hear.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, I'll try to tell his campaign staff to call you and explain stuff to you.
Tell him. Send me an email, Jason at SkyRigell.com.
Do you guys want my social security number and birth certificate and all that type of stuff?
I'm just kind of curious why
they
couldn't find somebody locally to Democratic Party of Virginia couldn't find somebody locally.
Oh, yeah.
I just think it's kind of curious. That's just kind of an interesting thing.
Yeah.
So you're a student at VCU.
So when you talked about Social Security this morning at the McCrimmon show, you said you wanted to be on the record about asking questions about things so you could post them on your website and have a good record about it. You said you wanted to cut part of Social Security and you wanted to talk about it later on the record. You said you're excited about cameras even if they're from the opposition, and you still haven't. I just
local Democratic tracker.
wondered why you didn't want to do that.
Terry's over there. If you want to go ahead and head out.
But I'll look for it on your website to see the stuff about the questions that were asked. You said that we'll be on there. The questions from the website I'd like to see.
This was a great event. I really see the kind of support that we've got out here, widespread support of the community.
Yeah, and do you not want to answer any questions about
I think it is a little rude when I'm engaging the candidate to interrupt me.
I am just thrilled to see so many young people like Dave here.
I think it's great
Coming
Dave's
out,
here.
we're going to put a Rigell for Congress sticker on you.
I think you
I've
probably
worn
are
them
going to
before. You want to throw it on? All right, bye, Scott. We'll look forward to seeing that stuff on your website about Social Security and about the new budget too.
Make sure you tell Congressman Knight to respond to his constituent letters.
Oh yeah.
I'd love to see some of those constituent letters.
Okay.
On a variety of issues responded to. I don't know if that's deliberate that he ignores his constituent or he's just afraid to answer them. But
okay.
I think that's great.
Well, I
right?
appreciate